all of us make promises we're not going to keep. One of them is, before we become parents, every one of us says, I'm never going to say because I said so. I'm always going to explain it. I'm always going to tell my child why. I'm never going to say because I said so. And then we become parents. And then our kid gets in a situation and we say what? Because I said so. See, sometimes that's not a bad answer. Matter of fact, it's an answer that God gives us from time to time. In Galatians 3:14, Paul says we receive the promised Spirit through faith. And what is faith? Faith is doing something or believing something because God said so. Now, frequently God tells us why, or we understand why, or we see from circumstances why God's doing a certain thing. But just as frequently, we don't see why. And we have a tendency to want to make up a why, to make up the reason that God did that, the reason we should obey. But the reality is that faith means that frequently God's going to say to do something and we don't see why, we don't understand the reason, we're not sure what's going on here, and we obey because we've learned to trust God and to trust Him enough that when He says, because I said so, we do so. That's a sign of a mature Christian. It's when God says something and it doesn't match up with what we want to do or what we think we should do or even make sense to us, that we do what we don't want to do because He said so. And that's today's Jumpstart.